And all right, so next we are moving on to company number 6, Vision Care. The presenter is Miss Masayo Takahashi. Okay, now it's ready. So Miss Takahashi, please begin your presentation.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. I'm the president of the VC Cell Therapy. So I would like to present this session. And our Vision Care Group is a part of the Kobe Eye Center initiative that consists to include the Kobe City Eye Hospital and the NPO for the patient care. And our company has three companies, Vision Care and the two subsidiary companies called VC Gene Therapy and VC Cell Therapy. So in VC Gene Therapy, we are developing the first-in-class gene editing treatment for the retinal diseases. But today I would like to focus on the cell therapy, that developing the cell therapy for the retina. And we have two cell types, retinal pigment epithelial cells, RPE, and the photoreceptor organoid, PRO. Those two types of cells situated in the outer part of the retina. And the photoreceptor first perceive the light, and the RPE maintain the photoreceptor. So these two are very important cells, and they never regenerate. So once they are degenerate, missing out, we should transplant them after the uh, disease. And good thing is we have this ophthalmology test called OCT. So we can see evaluate the patient's retina in this resolution, 7-micron resolution. So we can tell if the photoreceptor is there or missing or degenerating. Clearly we can tell. And the only two types of cells, but that cause the good most of the visual impairment cases in the world. And you can see the anti-VEGF market is targeted only 1/10 of the age-related macular degeneration. So our target is 10 times more patients compared to the anti-VEGF treatment. And we have RPE and the photoreceptor organoid, and also the combined cells, because both many diseases cause the both cell type degeneration after severe stage. So we have both, and also we have the in vivo regenerative regeneration of the retinal cells, but this is a still basic research phase. So today the time is limited, so I'd like to just say why you should choose VCCT, the advantage of our company. So we have the numerous human first achievements. Our team did this in successful manner. We are the team that came from the RIKEN laboratory, and we did the first retinal cells differentiation from primate ES or iPS cells. And we proved that we can use those pluripotent stem cells for the treatment for the first time. So science level is okay, RIKEN level, but also we did the project successfully. So we did the world's first iPS-derived cell transplantation in human in 2014. And I was chosen as a 10 people who mattered in that year. And the results are this. Only one patient, but we saw the good survival of the retinal pigment epithelial cell sheet transplantation, even after 7 years and almost 10 years now. And you can see the photoreceptor layers uh, maintained just above the retinal RPE cell sheet. And from here, the photoreceptor completely gone without RPE. And her visual acuity maintained without any injection of a VEGF treatment, although she got the 15 times anti-VEGF treatment beforehand, but her visual acuity dropped down, so she could not quit that. But after the treatment, she could quit the injection of the drugs, so she's very happy now. So only one case, but we think we proved the RP sheet long-term survival. That means those cells are necessary in the tissue. And also the maintenance of photoreceptor layer and the choroidal thickness beneath the grafted sheet was maintained. So that means the RPE sheet function after 7 years. So things are happening that would not have happened without the transplant. Also, we did the world's first clinical cells manufactured by AI robot. And with this booth, we actually utilize these cells to the human in 2022. Okay, so we did very many first things, but also already we have the best treatment in the world, we think, because we have the longest history of clinical trial and error. And after the first case, that was the symbolic treatment because at that time, everyone in the world thought iPS cell was a very dangerous cell. So we should prove that it's safe if we utilize like this. And after that, we start developing the standard treatment. So the first case was autologous treatment, but we moved to the allogeneic treatment. And the cell suspension we tried, but we realized the cell suspension, we cannot control the cell's location. So we invented the RPE strip that can be, we can put the cells in the right area that we target. Okay. So now we have this RP cell strip. With this, we experienced all these formulation, but we found out that RP cell strip can be transplanted safely from a small hole. And after the transplantation, they expand as a monolayer, like a sheet. So I think this is the most safe and the most effective formulation of the RP cell transplantation. And actually, the other competitors in the world reported the first results of the first phase 1-2 clinical trial in United States. But compared to that result, our method is better than their treatment. And also we have the more improved photoreceptor organized treatment. Okay. But we have not only the cell products, but we are developing whole treatment as a package. And I myself was a retinal surgeon, so I know how the surgical treatment developed. I experienced with the cataract surgery development, and the new surgery goes very slowly at the beginning, but suddenly it improved dramatically when the many experts involved. So we would like to make this happen as soon as possible, because the patient is waiting. When will it happen? Usually it happens after the clinical trial approval. I know that after the approval, many experts, in this case, retinal surgeons, will try and error and discuss in the conference of the ophthalmology 10 years. And then the treatment will become a standard treatment. But we and ophthalmologists, many ophthalmologists think these cells already work. So I don't want to do the clinical trial only, but we would like to try this sooner alongside with the clinical trial. So in Japan, we have a very good system for the regenerative medicine, and we utilize maximum of it. And we are now applying to the advanced therapy in Japan. So with this advanced therapy, we can accumulate the data and also with fee, so we can earn before the approval of the clinical trial. And many ophthalmologists think this is reasonable and it can be acceptable for the retinal surgeon. So we made a package because the selection of the patient is the most important part. So we made a register system beneath the Society of Ophthalmology, and we made the explanation software using the generative AI. So now we can transport this package, full package, and the know-how of the treatment to the world. So beforehand, we are trying to make the inbound treatment, and we made a consortium of the retinal surgeon with more than 20 universities. And now we are talking with the Asian people who can get join, and the Singapore and Thailand and Vietnam hospitals are trying to join. So I think this can be a game changer in the medical system, and we can make it sooner and cheaper, I think. So thank you very much for your
Thank you very
attention.
much, Ms. Takahashi. Right, again, we would like to take questions, either it is from the floor or from online. Any question? The secretariat would take the question. All right, gentlemen from the rear, please.
すいません、日本語で失礼します。今、クリニカルトライア
So
ル
I
で
would like to
この
ask in Japanese. So how much clinical trials have you conducted and how many cases are you planning to accumulate? So for the clinical trial, we believe that it should be done by the NHA knockout cells. So we are currently preparing for that. And while preparing for that, we would like to do a clinical trial research and identify how to verify the efficacy so that we will be able to be very successful when we actually do the clinical trial.
All right, one question, one more. Thank you very much.
Before going to the market, you have already 3 companies. And could you tell you the reason why you have already 3 companies?
Yes, we will modify the structure for the after the funding, or if we see people wants to modify the structure, we can modify that. But beforehand, we make the vision care first to make those establish the eye center initiative, whole initiative, so that we see vision care see all the field of the hospital and the NPO and everything. And after that, we made the gene therapy company and the cell therapy company. That's the structure.
It is more efficient to
yes, because we think we made the ecosystem to develop such kind of new modality, the clinical team and the patient including, and the company. So I think this is a very effective ecosystem. Thank you.
Thank you very much.